Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dan H, and welcome to the first episode of Project Wreck J. That's right, you guys voted to save this Jeep, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build this thing. It is not gonna go to the scrapper. We got a new project for the project. So we are gonna dive right in, and the first thing we're gonna do is fix this broken rear vent window. All right. All right, so I know what you guys are thinking. Why on earth are you messing with something as insignificant as this little window when you got a whole bash Cherokee right here? Well, you can't tell right now. I did find that fender and just threw it on, so this could be less of an eyesore. I still got to live here, you know, and I'm kind of piling up quite the junkyard. Also, I can't even put it in that tent because that's full of parts too. So, yes, this Jeep is going to be out here and it's going to be exposed to the elements. And as you can see, there's some drizzle marks on it. This thing has been getting rained on for a while. It's supposed to thunderstorm later tonight, and I figure the more it gets wet, the more of a nightmare it's going to be for me down the road to the future. I don't know, but I don't want to get it rained on. I want to stop the rust in its tracks. So that brings me to this. We are going to change this out first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take apart the passenger side, because who knows, this track right in here could be rusty at the bottom. That's a common problem in these XJs. It's like the rust just wicks up that little, this little track thing, just rots out this whole bar. So I want to make sure that's not the problem, so I know I can get a passenger vent window when I get the driver vent window. I can replace them both at the same time. So, without further ado, let's get started on these projects. Yeah. All right, down to business, guys. These things are so easy to change. I almost hate to say it, but if you ever lock your keys in your XJ, I think it's best to break this vent window because of how easy it is to change. I wish you didn't have to break your windows. You could probably jimmy this thing open, but yeah. This is so easy to change, you'll see, guys. All right, just take off this trim right here before you even open the door. Next, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna do the same thing up here. Take off this molding. There we go. Now we're gonna peel down this, what do you call it? Weather stripping, weather shield. Come on, it'll come to me. What is this called? Vapor barrier? I don't know. Alright, peel this down. We don't have to go all the way. It goes whatever it goes. Alright, here we go. Now there's a hole right here. It fits a 10mm perfectly. Just go right in here to this little fastener. Slap it in reverse. Everything drops down there, but it's off. Alright, while you're down there fishing out your 10mm and your bolt, you could go ahead and you could unplug this power window motor, unclick the safety, push this button, disconnect the motor. Now what we're going to do is kind of shove some old probes into my DeWalt battery, just like so, to make contact. Now don't try this at home, guys. It's very dangerous. When you try this at home, guys, make sure you have this cut off so we could stick these wires into the motor. And just don't touch these two. You don't want to get some zappies going on. Alright, so looking into the plug, I got my ground on the left. I'm going to put my positive on the right. There we go. Motor's coming down. There we go. Motor's in the down position. Window is down. Last step, we're just coming up here with a T20 Torx. There we go. That's it. Now all you got to do is give it a wiggle. Pull it down. Hopefully it's not too rusty up in there. Alright, got the top out. Just rock it forward. Slide it right on out. There we go. And, see that in there? Gross. I'm not going to reuse this. Unfortunately, I think this track is shot. It's just about rusted past this bracket, which makes it kind of useless. Ugh. I went to separate the rusty track from the glass and didn't turn out so well. This is done for. It's okay. I know just the spot to find some more. So we are deep in the heart of my Jeep XJ catacombs, and we're in the glass section right now. And here we go. We have a left and right rear vent window. Now this is exactly what we want. Unfortunately, the rust has just creamed this thing. Both of them are looking pretty rusted up. So, yep, we're gonna pass. And real quick, guys, if you have slow window tracks in the rear, it might be because the rust is just bulging up, pinching on that glass back there. That could be a problem too. So we're not gonna use these, I don't think. I know where I have some more to be continued. We are still in my basement. Now we're in the door section, and here they are. This is exactly what we need also, but unfortunately, these are mint black doors. They are, well, dirty, but they are rust-free, and they're complete. So I really don't want to take these apart. Luckily, I know just the place to find some more. At the junkyard.
So this Jeep I'm supposed to use to get the window from has its door stuck shut. And no matter how much jimmying and pulling I tried on these levers, we cannot get this door off. We're gonna have to have Miguel push with his feet on this door so I can pull this top part up so I can get to that little Torx bit. I think it's the only way.
Okay, kick. Got it. Whew, I think we did it. You can go now. Thank you so much.
Guys, I hate to salvage and run, but I had to make it real quick because we've got an afternoon storm coming and I don't have windows on this Jeep right now. So if I don't get back soon, we could have a wet Cherokee. So I'm gonna fly home and hopefully we get there before the rain gets me. Alright guys, I didn't make it home in time. The afternoon showers got me.
It's coming. It's coming. Oh, got me. But that's okay. We're inside in the garage and we got some work to do in here. So I'm just gonna clean up these windows really quick. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna examine this rust. Again, this rust just wicks up these little tracks, and what I like to do is I like to chop off the rot. Like cancer, gotta just cut it out. And I think these are no good. It's what I like to call the point of no return, which is these brackets. So if the rust corrodes this piece, corrodes this track before the brackets, you're good, you can lop it off. If it corrodes above the brackets, you're kind of SOL, because this is the only other mounting point. So right about here is the rust lump. I'm just gonna chop this here. Again, I want to try to preserve as much of the track as possible. So that's gonna have to go, unfortunately. That's about 3.5 inches, and this is a little bit better. We could cut that right there. Let's go ahead and get the grinding wheel. There we go. A nice clean track. No more of this cancerous rot. Got rid of that. And the last thing I'm going to do is give this fresh coat of paint, just to try to prevent it from rusting there again. Cool. Alright, we'll let this dry and hopefully the rain will pass. Weathermen were actually spot on. It is clear, everything's drying up. So this is a perfect time to show you how to remove this rear glass, because everything's out and you got your little vent window out, and that's what you need to do to get to this glass. So what you want to do is get the window almost all the way up. You want to leave about 3 inches at the top, and then when the vent glass is out, all you got to do is just tilt this down right here, and that exposes the little T25 Torx bit. That's what you need to do to get the top glass out. Really simple. T25, just come in here, loosen it up, and you can take out this rear glass. But we're gonna keep this in. I just wanted to show you. And if you have to replace the glass, I recommend you replace the glass and the track, since it's so hard to separate the glass from the track. They're like glued in really, really well. And this stuff, guys, it's tempered glass. It's pretty strong, it's pretty durable. But if this shatters, if you hit it the wrong way or you twist it, it will explode into a million tiny little pieces in a 20-foot radius, and you'll get glass all over your grass where your kids play. Ask me how I know. Alright, we're ready to get our new vent windows back where they belong. I want to make sure that the window is all the way in the down position so it fits. And I got some of this dry lube stuff, some Blaster dry lube spray lubricant. I'm just going to put this in the tracks, see if this helps everything go up and down smoothly. Couldn't hurt, right? Spray it all down that track. Alright, we'll go ahead and slide this in. Here we go. Just going to go in from the out. Can I come into the out now?
Can I come into the out now?
No, you cannot come into the out now.
And I'm just going to line the track into this window and then put this glass in this track. I should have actually sprayed some of that on there too. You know what? I still might. There we go. It's in place. Now I'm just going to slide this top little bracket up into that frame. Bring this up where it belongs. I want to get that hole aligned in there. There we go. I think that's close. It feels right. Ah, that was easy. I just kind of pulled the window up and push the screw gun down and sucked it right into place. Fantastic. Alright, and I push the window back up so we can get to this 10mm right in here. Now I know the window is exactly in line because it's up, so all we gotta do is tighten it and drop your bit down there again. Alright, I guess I showed you all the detail on the passenger side. Now I'm going to actually do the side that I really wanted to do to begin with, and it's beautiful out now. The rain's drying up. Why did it have to rain on me when the windows were out? Crazy. Well, there it is, guys. Looking good. A little dirty, but you know, it's good. A lot better than looking into a garbage bag. At least I could see myself in the reflection. All right. So, yeah, that looks like it concludes our window video. And of course, we're gonna have to test it. That one works. And that one works. Well, there we go, guys. That is it. Our vent windows are in, and I even replaced these door panels. Got ourselves some sport door panels, so maybe we'll do a sport build. We'll go with that theme. But I'm really happy with the way this came out. Small accomplishments, small steps. Only episode 1 of our Wreck J series, Wreck XJ. How about that? Little by little, we'll go through this thing. We'll make it whole again, and yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys want to see anything, let me know. I'll tackle that first on priority of how many requests I get. I don't know, but I'm glad I got this done. This way it could be in the elements, it could rain, and it won't seep in. Want to keep as much of that yucky water out of this thing as possible. God knows we don't need any more rust. So that's it, man. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell. You can catch all my Wreck J episodes. And yeah, see you on the next project. Peace. There we go. Now she's watertight. All right, peace.